My name is Dustin. I've been going to New Song since I think 2010-ish, whatever. My story, I guess, in preschool or preschool, our parents sent us to Sunday school. Not that they were very religious or anything. In fact, they aren't Christian, but they wanted us to know God. I don't know exactly why they settled on sending us to a Baptist Sunday school, but they did. And an encouragement to teachers, apparently there through Mr. and Mrs. Shigeta, who I do not remember at all, I saw a little bit of Christ. And they actually ended up giving me a Bible, which I held on to all these years. I didn't know why at the time, but I knew it was important, so I actually still have that. And lo and behold, like 20, 30 some odd, well, more like 20-something years later, here I am. Like I said, my family isn't Christian, so grew up with a lot of things that now being in the faith is kind of weird, like ancestor worship. It's still kind of got to catch myself about doing that kind of stuff, and some of the other things, but I guess it is what it is. I came to Christ. The interesting thing is, like talking to a lot of people, God knows how to talk to you. And for me, he knows I'm stubborn, so if he had someone approach me and just be like, hey, come to church, I probably would have said no. So instead, he had my cousin have another friend who was going to this church led by Brian Chan, a startup at their house, and God just kind of put it in me to ask if I could go. And then from there, Brian and Ellen and everyone else there kind of started me on my journey, and kind of feel bad for that because my heart was still very hard, and they had a lot of work cut out for them and a lot of resistance. He told me to leave, and I ended up coming here because everyone from there apparently came from here, and they were suggesting I check this place out, and I did. I heard it was one of the more different Sundays that I came. I just remember you guys had a time for people to walk up and just say what kind of God was saying, and it was interesting. But I don't know, the greeting and everything, everyone seemed pretty friendly. I'm not a guy that just kind of goes and talks to people, so I mean, I just kind of came and left, but I kind of got the feeling from God that this was kind of where he wanted me.